Trees aren't green, the ocean is gray, sky is a vague blue, come my way. My room is a mess, it could use a hand. My favorite TV shows are capturing. I know I must get it right, must get back in the fight. This can't be a surprise.
I felt like I am happy with the number of
I'm
experiences that I've had.
sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know I can't make it through. Every night it's the same. I keep running fast, left and right, wondering where my head's gone now. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know all of my problems. I know. Where did it go? The feeling of thirst, desire to be a rock in my heels. I'm numb as a poison, flows in my veins. Guess I got used to avoiding the pain. I know I must get it right, must get back in the fight. This can't be a surprise. I think I let it slide. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know I can't make it through. Every night it's the same. I keep running fast, left and right, wondering where my head's gone now. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know all of my problems. I know. Maybe I need a break. Maybe that's why I fade into this bitter taste. I think I'll let it be.
Beneath the starlit sky, our love's secret line, like leaves we soar so high. Beneath the moonlight, the soft touch your hand in mine gets me every time. Lost in the city lights, our love's electric right. You make me feel alive. I know July is gone. You make me feel at home in the neon glow. As the leaves change color, I dive into you. When summer's fading, there's nothing to do but bask in the glory of the winter sun. Maybe this is the season of love. Beneath an endless night, the world spins around. You're there, ease my mind. Like stars that never die, you and I will shine during the darkest times. As the leaves change color, I dive into you. When summer's fading, there's nothing to do but bask in the glory of
seen me just like typing away on my iMac, and I am just doing a self-development course right now. So if you guys haven't heard of it, it is the Conscious Creators self-development course that is run by Georgie Stevenson. I am obsessed with her. I've bought some of her Naked Harvest products. I really like the self-development stuff that she does. She also has a podcast. Definitely check out her stuff if you guys are interested in like growth and self-development and manifesting and all of that stuff. I'm currently on the first masterclass, so I'm not going to go into depth on what the course is or like what's included and all of that stuff, because you do have to pay for this course, and I don't want to be giving out information on the course that is not for me to give out, if that makes sense. This is the course that I just started yesterday, so I've just finished the first masterclass. I'm going to move on to the second masterclass and see how that goes, but right now I am really liking it. I did get a deal on the masterclass Conscious Creators course that was, I believe, advertised on Instagram yesterday, so they had 50% off, so I snagged that deal and I jumped on it and I signed myself up. So I did want to do this previously. It was a little bit like out of my budget, so I definitely wanted to grab it while it was on sale. So this is like an extra thing that I'm doing at home in my spare time, and I'm definitely into like growth and manifestation and like, you know, working on yourself and becoming better and, you know, getting everything that you want in life and all of that good stuff, accomplishing your goals and things like that. So yeah, I wanted to jump on this while it was 50% off, and so far I'm really liking it. I like her stuff. I like watching her content. She makes YouTube videos, she posts on Instagram, so there is so much stuff that they put out that she puts out personally on her YouTube channel, and if you want you can just look up Georgie Stevenson and it'll come up. I really like her stuff, so I'm like a huge supporter of her, and she lives in Australia, so she's a mum of 2 girls and she's just incredible. She runs 2 businesses and she's just like an inspiration, you know, like a mum that can just like, she shows you that you can do anything that you put your mind to. So I really like her. So that's what I'm working on right now. Baby is asleep in his bassinet. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've had my breakfast. So I had toast for my breakfast, and then I am having a energy drink, which I have every day. Not the most healthiest drink, but I like to have a cup of coffee in the morning, and then I have my energy drink during the day as well. And yeah, I'm just going to be working on self-development. I've got a load of washing in the dryer. I've got a load of washing in the washing machine, so that's running through while I am in here with baby. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing so far, and I will update you guys in a little bit.
Hello, my loves, and welcome to the second masterclass of Conscious Creators. Able to have a lot more fun in this video.
I also got my nails done on Tuesday last week, I think. So these are them, if you guys see my nails in my video. Love. So a place where I live did these. They are the like ombre nail sets, so I got the inspo off Instagram and I am obsessed. They look so good. The length isn't too much. I feel like it's just right. I'm not like a huge nail girly or like, you know, long nails. So this is right up my alley. I'm still able to do things with them, which I think is my main concern. You know, changing nappies, driving, cleaning, just day-to-day stuff, to be able to still use my hands. So yeah, I thought that I would share that with you guys. If you guys are interested, these are the ombre nails that I did get. I like to search on Instagram what like nails I'm trying to go for, what, you know, the vibe is for me. Sometimes I'll do like basic nails where they're like short, natural, like shape, you know, basic colors, and then other times I'll go like something that is outside of my comfort zone, like these ones. So I thought I would share that with you guys, but I'm going to jump on and start watching the second masterclass of the course that I have signed up for, and I'm very excited I love the first one, and I am just excited to start seeing progress, and I'm excited to work on myself. I'm about, give or take, 2.5 months postpartum, so I feel like I'm finally getting like a routine down packed, and getting more of an idea of what our day looks like, his sleep routines, his sleep patterns, what time he goes down for that, to just start working on myself, start losing weight, which is going to be a whole other thing that I'm going to be sharing possibly. I know that's a touchy subject for some people, so for ourselves and for our family and our kids, and we'll see about that. But I do want to start losing weight, start doing personal development, and start working towards the life that me and my husband have spoken about. So this is the first thing that I'm doing for myself, is a self-development course. And then I'm also thinking, because my nails just don't work when I do them, like my nails are super weak, super brittle, I think that I'm just going to start paying for them to be done every single month, as well as my toes. I don't usually do that. I like to save money and find ways that I can cut back and save. If I can do it myself, I will. But I think I'm going to pay to have them done every single month, and make that my self-care time and a priority for me to make sure that I look presentable, and I'm putting an effort into the way that I look and all of that stuff. So that's a whole other thing. That's just a little update on my nails right now and progress throughout the day.
Because I've already been doing this, but unintentionally.
So I'm just feeding baby boy. He just woke up for another feed, and so I'm doing that right now, and then I will get back to the office and probably get a couple more hours of stuff done in there before going and picking up the kids from school. So yeah, that is what I am doing today. Not a lot going on, honestly. Yeah, I've just been doing the Conscious Creators course, feeding Bubs, doing laundry. I've got a show on at the moment while I am feeding him, and yeah, that's pretty much it until the kids get home, and then I will help tidy up the house. They usually help do their part after school, and then I guess free time, so I'll get some reading done. I'm currently reading the second book of the Naturals series, so I'm really liking that so far, and that's pretty much all I've done today, is just the Conscious Creators course, dealing with Bubs, laundry, just easy stuff that I can have running while I am doing stuff. So I might film a little bit later when the kids get home, but for right now I am just feeding little man, and I'll burp him and hopefully get him down for another nap. Yeah, that's basically what we do at the moment. Most of the time, since he is so little, he still naps quite frequently. That's what I'm up to right now. Okay, so baby boy is basically down for his nap, and since he is asleep in the lounge, I am going to grab all of my stuff, and I'm just going to take it to the lounge, and I will work in there while he is asleep. So I'm back in my office, and I'm just going to grab what I need, and then I will go and hang out in there and get my stuff done out there. But yeah, quick feeding, and he basically burped himself, so super easy. He is pretty much like a super easy kid. Yeah, so I'm going to grab my MacBook, I'm going to grab a notebook and my pen, and we will head back out there with little man, and I will get some more of the coursework done. I will get the workbook done. I'm going to get me a glass of water, and we will just hang out in the lounge basically until the kids finish with their schooling, and then we will head to pick them up from school. I don't film my kids unless they are out of their uniforms, and if they do want to be on camera. Also, I don't film driving to their school and picking them up because privacy reasons. So I'll just show what I can when I can, basically. I'm not the parent who forces their kid to be on camera. It basically is, if they want to be on, they can. If they don't, they don't. I'm not too fussed, but they do know that mummy does YouTube and social media and stuff like that. So that's really cool, and my kids actually enjoy it. They are quite happy that mummy is doing her thing. And they're very supportive. They always tell me that I should, you know, film around them even though I'm quite shy. And the kids are great. They just support everything that mum wants to do, which I love. And my little besties, whenever I want to talk to them about an idea that I might have or whatever, they always tell me, like, you know, because kids are honest, they always tell me how, you know, what my idea is, if it's good enough or if it's terrible, and if I need to change it or, you know, whatever. But yeah, that's what I'm doing, and I've got my stuff, so I'm going to head back into the lounge and just hang out while baby boy sleeps. I just made me some lunch, so I'm just having some noodles real quick while baby is still asleep. I am getting the workbook done for the second part of the masterclass. So the second masterclass was part 1 and part 2, and I've watched both of those, so now I'm just getting the workbook side of things done. I'm having a little barocca as well, and yeah, I'm having some noodles and I'm going to have that for lunch, and then I'm going to go back to getting stuff done, and I've got to check the laundry while I'm at it. That's what I'm doing so far, just like a quick and easy simple lunch today. It is quite cold, so it's perfect that I'm having noodles because it is hot. Not the most nutritious or filling meal, but I don't really eat like properly until dinner. That's a little update for, you know, for this afternoon. But yeah, it's going good so far. I'm pretty happy with like the filming side of things at the moment. How much I'm filming has been really good to just like pick up the camera and film whatever I can whenever I can. So I think today has been super successful with showing you guys what I'm doing throughout my day. I'll see you guys in a little bit for another update.
Content with it. Any
Hi guys, so I haven't filmed the past day and a half, so I'm going to bring you along on a get ready with me. My 3-year-old was sick yesterday, so I wasn't able to film much because I wanted to focus on her and making sure that she got better. So I think she's caught a stomach bug from daycare, or I don't know what's going on, but she's spewed up twice in a week. So I think it's a tummy bug from daycare, because if you are a parent, you know that they just endlessly get sick at daycare. So I'm going to bring you along on my rest of my afternoon, just getting ready with me, and then I've got to go pick up the other kids from school today. They are on their last day of school, and then they're on school holidays for 2 weeks. So we're heading out tonight. So I thought I'd just shower my 3-year-old and then shower myself so that we are ready to go and pretty much ready for school runs. Postpartum freaking hair loss as well, which is something that I'm currently going through. I didn't have it during pregnancy, but I have it now, and I'm about 2.5 months postpartum. So she's hanging out watching TV, and she is like a lot better. She's ready for tonight to go out and to get the kids school. My son is asleep. If you guys don't know, I had my son about 2.5 months ago, and he is asleep right now. So he is my second boy. I am a mum of 5 kids. I have 2 boys and 3 girls. So thankfully my last child was a boy, and every time I say that I've had my last kid, everyone's like, really? Like, what number is this? But no, I got my tubes tied, so we had to go in for a C-section when he, obviously to have him. And I haven't done like a birth story or anything, so I'll just touch on a little bit in this vlog. So my son decided that he wasn't going to come normally, like I had thought and hoped. So my waters broke, that went fine, but as far far as progressing and actually being in labor, that didn't work out. So I had like full contractions and everything, but it was going nowhere. So just after midnight, my waters broke, and come 9 o'clock in the morning, it just nothing happened. So we met with the midwife, and she was pretty much like monitoring me, and she goes, "You're not progressing, so we're going to have to go to the hospital. You can either go home and like wait for contractions to start, or you can go to the hospital and have a C-section." So me and my husband, we thought about it because he had to take time off work, and we are in a small town where we have no family help or anything with our kids. So thankfully this day they were at school, and we were able to like have baby while they were at school. So because he wasn't able to take time off work being our sole income provider, we decided to go ahead with the emergency C-section. We were not going to sit around at home and wait to have baby, so they had requested us to go back to the hospital at 7 o'clock in the evening, and taking 4 kids at night to go and have a baby is just not feasible. If you're a parent and you understand, like, it's just not doable to have a C-section and have my husband in there with me while having our kids take care of themselves if nothing progressed. And so we thought about it, and we were like, we obviously can't do it with our situation. My husband is the only worker in our family, and I'm the only one with the kids, and I do their school runs, drop-offs, all of that stuff. And so we decided to go while they were at school, and just pretty much bite the bullet and go and have our son. So that's what we did. We had dropped our kids off that morning. We had gone to meet with the midwife after the kids were dropped off at school, and they were fine, like they're at school, they're taken care of. And about 2 o'clock, I went in to have my C-section. So that went really good. I was up walking the next day. The kids came and saw me and baby at the hospital after they had finished school, and everything worked out, thankfully, but it was a lot. We had thought that our baby was going to come normally, and like for my last birth it would be a water birth, but no, our son had different ideas, which was fine. And obviously what is more safer for him and to get him out and have him happy and healthy was what mattered. So I went through my last C-section, and I got my tubes tied as well. I really struggled at the end of this pregnancy, not being able to get up off the toilet, having achy bones, achy ankles, just like the last week. When the last week hit, I was just so like getting depressed and like not happy. I was over it, like when you get very, very big, you just start getting over carrying the weight, and it was a lot on my body. I'm a very little person, and my son was 9 pounds 2 ounces, and yeah, so it was a lot for me to carry him and like go through the last week of my pregnancy. But I made the decision on the operating table. I had already spoken about it previously with my midwife, but they wanted to double confirm whether I was tying my tubes or not on the operating table. So I decided then and there that with how bad my pregnancy was at the end, that I would not be carrying on having kids. And mine was more for a medical reason, just like listening to my body and knowing that I have had enough. Like, I'm 29 years old, I've had 5 kids that I have birthed, and I have 2 kids that I had abortioned. And so, like, I felt like I am happy with the number of each gender that I have. I don't need to have any more. Like, 5 kids is a lot. And anyone who has more than 5 kids, like, big ups to you, because 1, it's a lot to handle. 2, financially. 3, it's just like a lot on your body. And so I chose to not have any more, and yeah, I got my tubes tied. So whenever I say like, oh, like he's my last baby and I'm never having any more kids, everyone's like, don't lie, girl. I'm like, no, like seriously, I got my tubes tied. There's no more kids coming. So yeah, that's how that went with his birth experience. So he came fine, happy, healthy, big cries in the theatre room, no issues there. Like he's a chunky boy. I will show you to him soon. I'm just getting ready and skincare and stuff before I have to leave. But no, he is a chunky boy. So birthing went well, postpartum went well, and basically after the first week I was back up and driving. My husband went back to work and I had to take my kids to school. If you don't know, in New Zealand there is a protocol like with the government that you have to take your kids to school. They like have to be at school no matter what. So the kids had to go back to school. My husband had to go back to work, obviously. And so yeah, after a week of having surgery, recovering, resting, I was up. I had to drive, grocery shop, take care of baby, do everything normally. So that is what I did. And now we are 2.5 months on. We are getting into a routine now. He wakes up around the same time like clockwork. He is sleeping in his bassinet and co-sleeping with me and my husband. And yeah, so I haven't really filmed at all the past day and a half because my 3-year-old grew up yesterday morning. So I've just been hanging out with her, making sure she's okay. And then today I've been reading, doing the new self-development course that I signed up for. And that's pretty much it. That's what we've been doing, just getting ready to head out, get the older kids from school. Heading out tonight to go and do some shopping and like pick up a couple things. So that's what we are doing. Not a lot going on. Honestly, you guys haven't missed out on much. I just basically chill. I've done washing today and that's pretty much been our day. I got ready, dropped the kids off to school. I only just got up and had a shower and it's like 2 something in the afternoon. So we're only getting up and getting at it and getting ready for the day now. If you guys haven't tried out the Daisy sprays, it's very good. It smells really good. This one is grape and amber. Always get complimented on this one by hubby. So basically I just shower, skincare. If I'm feeling up to it, I'll do like a full face of makeup. If not, maybe I'll do mascara. It really depends on how I feel. And then I have to go back in with water spray because my hair, like, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but my hair has like little, it's like baby hairs that stick up and it bothers me because I'm like, I look put together, but the baby hairs just want to stick up. So I have to always go back in and hopefully have them stick down. If not, and they are being stubborn, then I will go through and use my wax stick and hopefully have them just sticking down. But I do basic, get ready with me. When you're a mum of 5 and a 2.5-month-old, you don't really have time to put in like hours of getting ready. Plus I'm not that kind of person who's like, I'll spend like an hour on my hair and an hour on my makeup and whatever else. I'm pretty much just like, get it done, get out, survive the day. So I basically just do what I need to. I don't muck around too much. So yeah, I've done my skincare and my hair and showered. So that's about it for today. I can't be bothered wearing makeup or like putting mascara on or anything. I just don't want to deal with that today. So I will show you baby boy real quick and then I will get on to getting some other stuff done before I have to leave. I've got to feed my 3-year-old, feed my son. So this is baby boy. If you guys don't know, I've just had my son 2.5 months ago. So this is Ezekiel Noah Evans. He's a very chunky boy. You're so chunky. Hi. So if you guys don't know, I'm a mum of 5 kids. I am a stay-at-home mum. My husband works full-time and I take care of our kids. We are living in the country and basically like on our own. We don't have family around, we don't have friends that are nearby, and we are figuring it out as full-time parents to 5 kids all on our own 24/7. So if you guys want to stick around and follow me on my journey of being a stay-at-home mom and all the things that I do different things. I film budgeting content, I film cleaning content, I'm filming days in my lives and weekly vlogs and stuff like that. So I have multiple things that are coming and I'm dipping my feet back into filming and creating content now that I've had baby. I wasn't really doing much while I was pregnant, just because of how much I struggled. And with each pregnancy, mine has been different. My boys have been easiest to carry and handle for the most part, and my girls are the more difficult ones. They are the ones that I get like major morning sickness with, and like fainting and overheating and things like that. So yes, this is our little boy. We call him Easy for short. And yeah, so this is my little get ready with me, and we are going to get our day fully started now. Go pick up the kids, come back and wait for hubby to get home, go back out again, and just see how the rest of the day goes. So you will see multiple like clips here and there. Some days I might have filmed more. Other days like today is more like just getting whatever I can and little snippets here and there. Yesterday was nothing because my 3-year-old was sick. But yeah, come along with me for the rest of the week. Hopefully I might be able to film some weekend vlogs as well and include it in this. But we'll see how we go. I did start filming, I think it was on Tuesday. So I've done Tuesday to Friday, missed Thursday. And then we'll try back at it next week. We have school holidays, so all of the kids will be home and it should be a fun time. I'm hopefully going to get a lot of stuff done while they're home. I'm also studying next week. So yeah, all the things. So come along with us and see how the remainder of this week goes.